sub $10 pricing. Let's talk about it. Yes, the year is 2023, and yet again we have sub $10 pricing for the first time since early 2020, I believe, something like that. Maybe 2021. Doesn't matter. That's a long effing time ago. Here we are sitting in the current modern time of 2023, and CGC trading cards just slapped their nuts on the effing table. $9.60 for bulk grading with a premium membership. So you got to pay $300. You get $150 off. You get basically a $150 coupon towards like your first order. Then you get 20% off all grading submissions going forward. You heard that correct. 20% off for a year of your grading submissions. It pays for itself pretty quick if you're submitting any sort of volume. That's pretty awesome. Sub 10 effing dollars. That's insane. Also, you could submit less than 25 cards without a membership. That's pretty cool. You're going to be paying, I think, what is it, $12, $15, whatever. No problem. It is what it is. But it opens the door of opportunity for people who don't have 25, 50 cards to submit. That's really cool. No membership, really cool access for those people to be able to do that. Now, let's talk about what the big thing. The big thing, $9.60. I got a whole bunch of shit sitting here that I need to get crossed over, and I got a whole bunch sitting on my desk here that needs to be graded. I got probably about 150 cards that need to go get graded. A lot of them, more than half of them are subject to go to PSA. That's currently the plan. Like, I got this stack here planning to go to PSA. That's the plan. Subject to change right now. So I got about 50 cards that I'm going to send to CGC. I had planned to send these to CGC. There's some errors and some other miscellaneous things in here. But I do have some things I'm chasing 10s on. If they can increase the gem rate to be similar to PSA, I beg of you. If it is similar to PSA, I tell you what, all of these are going to go to CGC. For that cost, $10, you're going to, like, PSA, grade to grade, it sells higher than CGC. I understand. The reason I haven't been submitting everything to CGC, I make PSA 10 piles. I make piles of cards that I want 10s on. CGC liked to defist me back in the day, so they didn't get the cards that would get 10s. So I'm hoping with this new scale, they're a little bit more lenient, closer to that 40, 50%. That even feels a little painful. Modern, I'd hope, would be a little bit higher. But if they can get there, I'm telling you what, these new labels, the new price, it's going to be pretty intriguing to go that route. I'm already submitting all these cards. I had shown them in a video. It was like 75-ish cards I'm submitting to cross over from 9.5s to 10s. I got another like 20 there right now that are getting CGC labels that are probably going to get crossed over as well to the black labels. So yeah, I'm really looking forward. These are the cards I'm submitting to CGC. Just some miscellaneous ones, like I said. These are all like hollow bleeds, stuff like that. So, handful of Pokemans, first edition fossils and jungles. But this is awesome, dude. I did not think. Well, I kind of did, because during the podcast I listened to, and I mentioned it on my podcast. Shout out to the Slab Podcast. Link down below in the description. Go check it out. Weekly content every Wednesday, noon Eastern Standard Time. We drop a new video. Go check it out. But I was listening to a podcast on Neo Cards. He was doing a podcast interviewing Matt Quinn and the other VP of CSG Cards. And basically they let it slip. They said, yeah, so we're going to be half the price. We're going to be reholdering at half the price of grading, is what he said. And come to find out, I had speculated. I was like, oh, well, you might have slipped there because the reholder they've already announced is $5. And if grading drops to $10 effing dollars, that's insane. And here we are, $9.60. I don't think I would have seen that forever. I don't think PSA is going to get there at all this year. They're still doing about 1 million plus cards a month. whereas CGC has been trending less than $100,000 or 100,000 cards a month. So we'll see how it develops. There's already some really high-end cards on auction in CGC Gem Mint 10 grades. Go check those out. It's pretty interesting. First edition Lugia from Neo Genesis, Shadowless Charizard, Gem Mint 10. Drawing a blank on the other ones completely. Just completely out of the mind. No clue what the other ones. There's like 3 or 4 of them. And they're pretty sick cards. Crazy to see it. I really cannot wait to see how those cards end compared to like the last PSA 10 sales. It'll be really interesting. I know for the Shadowless Charizard, for example, Gem Mint Pokemon, I think sold one through PWCC, and it got about $60,000. So the one on eBay is sitting around 20 grand with only 2 days. Like, it was a 3-day auction. The dude was like, first to market, let's do it. 3-day auction, good night. Like, YOLO swaggins, the mother effing high-end stuff. Crazy. I don't know why he felt the need to do that, but good luck to you. I can't wait to see how it ends. Hopefully it gets all paid for, and that'll be really cool to check in on. But I digress. $9.60. It's got me excited. Lots of stuff getting graded. That's cheap. That's cheap, dude. Like, I'm thinking like ultra modern. Like, I put these aside to go to PSA, and right now PSA is sitting at, I don't even know, 3 months is the estimated turnaround time. Like, I'm looking at these, the ultra modern. Like, I would love, if I'm selling, first to market, dude. Like, they're quoting decent lead times. Right now, bulk is quoted at 30 days. Not as good as it's been in the last 6 months, but it's pretty dang good. If it gets you into the market faster, by 2 months for ultra modern stuff, that's absurd. Like, that's unbeatable. Like, you don't want to be stuck holding the bag in 3 months at all. So these look pretty freaking clean, and freaking those new labels too. I'm telling you, I'm telling you what, there's people, everyone's sleeping on it too. Sleeping on it. Not sponsored by CGC. Never have been. Probably never will at this rate. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm excited. Let me know down below if you're submitting any cards to CGC now with the lower pricing. And if you are, what changed? Was it just a pricing driver that made you go the other route? Let me know. I'm curious, because it's a lot of money. 33% cheaper than PSA. I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.